Hi guys, we're back. And this time we're gonna take a pillowcase and turn it into a little girl's dress that is so adorable. I have a standard pillowcase here. If you have a king size pillowcase, that's fine too. All you're gonna do is cut more off at the top, and I'll show you how to do that. The supplies that you need will be a pair of scissors, some pins, a marking pen, a seam rubber, single fold bias tape, and I got like a light color because you won't see this, it's turned in, but still get something that matches the dress. Ribbon, and this is 18 feet roll with 7/8 of an inch wide. I use this to tie off at the top on each side at the shoulders, and then I also used it to make a little bow to go on the front of the dress. And I have a product called Fray Check. That's for the ribbon. When you cut it, it frays, but Fray Check takes care of it. If you don't want to buy this stuff, then just get the lighter. Lightly burn the edges of the ribbon. So you need an iron, you need an ironing board, you need a sewing machine, and you need a little time. Not much, because this is a quick craft. You'll be making these dresses all day long. And let's get started. It's a good idea to iron your pillowcase and get the wrinkles out. Then measure your pillowcase. Mine is 32 inches long, and I want to make it approximately 20 inches long for the finished length. So using this chart, I will cut 8 inches off of the sewn end. We will be cutting the armholes next, so fold the pillowcase in half and get the edges even. Using your marking pen, mark on the edges from the top 4 inches down and 2 inches in, and draw a straight line, then curve in towards the edge like in the picture. Cut on this line. Now take your single fold bias tape and open up one side. Pin this open side to the armhole edge, having both right sides together. Cut the extra bias tape off and pin the other armhole. Once you have both armholes pinned with the bias tape, sew it down with a straight stitch on your sewing machine. Now fold the bias tape in and then fold in again, turning the bias tape to the inside of the dress. Pin this down and then sew along the edge of the fold. The armholes are finished. Now we need to make the casing for the ribbon to run through. So turn in about 3/8 of an inch on one of the top raw edges of the pillowcase and iron down. If your ribbon is 7/8 of an inch wide, then turn the folded edge down 1 1/4 inches and press with the iron. Pin down if you need to, then sew along the edge as close to the edge as you can without going off of it, and repeat on the other side. Now measure your ribbon. I cut mine 36 inches for each side. Iron the ribbon if it's wrinkled and then put fray check on the edges or burn them lightly with the lighter. Feed the ribbon through the casing on the front and the back of the dress. I pin a safety pin to one of the ends of the ribbon and feed it through the casing to make it easier. Pull on the ribbons to make them equal on both sides, then sew down the ribbon in the middle of the casing to make sure the ribbon can't be pulled out accidentally. Do this on the front of the dress and the back of the dress. Now tie the ribbons into a bow on each side of the dress. Lastly, if you want to put a bow on the front of the dress, take a length of ribbon and make a loop. Then put your thumb on the middle where the ribbons cross each other and bring the back ribbon up to meet the crossed ribbon. Pinch together and take a needle and thread and sew them together, then wrap the thread over the middle several times, then knot it in the back. Clip the ends diagonally and make sure they are the same length, then apply fray check. Sew it down onto the front of the dress with the sewing machine. The middle of my bow is about 2½ inches from the top edge of my dress. And that's all there is, and you've just sewn your first pillowcase dress. Happy sewing!